All right, hey everybody, what's up? What's up? What's up? All right, this is the reluctant Nabi back at you. Oops, wrong button. I meant to hit this one. Great. All right, trying to see what's happening here. There we go. Hold on, wait a minute. All right, hold on, something's wrong here. Let me at least see if I'm live. All right, I don't know what just happened there. All right, hold on for a second. So I got to figure out how to change this bit rate thing. Hey, what's up, Dave Fitzgerald? So I got to figure out how to change this bit rate thing. Hey, what's up, Dave Fitzgerald? So I got to figure out how to change this bit rate thing. All right, let me see something. Hey, what's up, Dave Fitzgerald? So I got to figure out how to change this bit rate thing. All right, let me see something. Hey, what's up, Dave Fitzgerald? Oh yeah. Hey, I think I got it now. All right, let me see something. All right. Hey, what's up, my man? What's up, my man? Um, I gotta just now I gotta let everybody know I'm here. Hold on for a second. All right, hold on for a second. Post this notice real quick. Hold on for a minute, fellas. Jeez, this is just really jacked up. One moment, one moment, one moment. Be right with you. Be right with you. All right. Y'all, this is a little harder. So we're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's up. All right. So, first off the bat, I would like to thank you fellas that showed up right away because this is going to be a pretty interesting show. All right. Like I said, a lot of these women thought that I was kind of like dead in the water. All right. They thought that they were just going to get rid of some people, you know? All right. So I'm just going down right now before we get started. And try to let all the usual folks know that I'm here. So this is going to be an easy channel to remember. Reluctant Nobby Blessed. All right, and there's going to be a couple of things I want to address. And one of the things that I wanted people to address is kind of a personal situation which is why for a while you'll see me do videos alone. And part of the main reason behind that is this. Part of the main reason is that hold on for a second. Hey, what's up, bro? I'm live now on YouTube. Click the link, man, and join in to the conversation. All right, so, and for those of you that are on right now, yeah, feel free to share with others, right? This here takes a little more work. All right, this right here takes a little more work. Simply because this is a very new channel. And my plan is just to do the live videos on this channel. All right. And that's kind of my plan is just do live videos on this channel. All right. So as I was waiting to see who would pop up, show up. All right. Hey, what's up, Lord Vader? All right. What's up, David Bowman, Dave Fitzgerald? I'm waiting to see how many people are going to get the message. Now I have to send it out differently, right? And so I want y'all to keep this this channel in mind, Reluctant Nobby Blessed. And I'm gonna put a picture up here sooner or later. But one of the things that I wanted to address that I've been telling everybody this. All right. This is the argument that I've been telling everybody. That if you're going to deal with these females in Brazil, you need to, if these women love you, they will want to come where you are. All right. So what's up, David Bowman? What's up, Mr. Pirate Brain? If these women love you, I want y'all to understand this. They will want to come where you are. Period. Bottom line, end of story. They will want to come where you are. All right. And you're going to want that. You're going to want that. Hold on. And see, y'all were looking, not having been there in this day and age. All right, let me explain something. With you all not being there at this day and age, all right, this time, this day and age, y'all are not recognizing what's really going on. Um, y'all kind of fearing the wrong things. All right. Hold on. All right. Wow. All right, y'all. I'm looking at a video by Teddy Doyle. Um, all right. Some of the things that people send me, I got to be careful with, right? All right. I got to be careful with because people are sending me some stuff that is just way, way too over the edge. Um, one person sent me a video of a BAW actually engaged in doing a on duty police officer in his car. And somebody was in the bushes filming the whole thing. If that person would have got out of the bushes, he probably would have been shot. And with the BAW as a witness, they would have easily made something up. Again, again, this is another reason why people are not trusting these BAWs. All right. There's a lot of things we need to address. And the biggest problem that good brothers have is thirsty brothers. All right. I'm looking at a thing right now that Janet Jackson called the police on her estranged husband alleged but aggressive behavior with their son. So it's a boy, and she calls the police on a man dealing with a boy that knows how to deal with the boy into making the boy into a man. I want y'all to understand this, right? So, if you're not destroying the male mentality of the boy, you know, if you're not doing that, all right, the BAW is going to call the police on you. Basically, that's where we are, right? And here's the problem. You got all these simps trying to cape for these women that are doing this kind of destruction. Think about that. Janet Jackson just got an award, and right after she gets an award, now that she's a big role model for black women to follow, calls the police on her estranged husband because he deals with a boy like a man deals with a boy. And what does she mean by aggressive? See, and therein lies the problem right there. What does she mean by aggressive? All right. Now, what I'm about to do is wow, hold on for a second. All right, hold on. Do this for this brother. All right. So this is where we're at. Where this is just where we're at. All right. So this is some just really jacked up mess. Strangely enough, for some reason, I got okay, let's see. Let's see if we got Doyle on here. All right. So all right. Let me see something real quick. So there's a lot of stuff going on, right? Now the thing I'm trying to check out now is if is registering that. All right. So all you fellas, right? All you fellas that's on the channel now, please subscribe to the channel. Cause as I am looking, this is going to be the channel that we're going to do the live shows on. And especially for you brothers that like to come into the control room, it is important that you subscribe to this channel. All right. All right.
You already know. Look at it. This video is about how you can control people with your mind. So it's no secret that I talk about myself on my channel. Like it's my channel, right? But specifically, I talk about things that I go through. So
all right. So here's the thing. One of the things that I was looking at.
That's where it's at. Fresh 18, just got a new car, living life.
All right. So I want to show you. I don't even know if I should even put this on my channel. But there is this woman that's on YouTube, black woman, that does YouTube videos in her underwear. In a short amount of time, she got 18,000 subscribers. All right. Now, these are the thirsty dudes. D, she is thick as hell. The story to your sexiness. There's more than one of you. I want to see a twerk video. These are the thirsty dudes on this one woman's channel. One dude call her a sloppy A304. Another person said she's 24 and look 40. One says, I'm surprised YouTube did not take your video down. Geez, 24. And so here's the thing though. She knows what she's doing because I froze it. Because for as many dudes as just calling out the stuff, most of them are telling this woman she's fine because she's in underwear. She's not fine. All right. She got a bunch of cellulite. She's 24. She looks 40. And she's trying to give advice to people. And she's doing it in lingerie underwear. I lied to you not. And her videos are still on YouTube. Not only are they on YouTube, YouTube doesn't do anything to hinder her videos like they do mine. All right. So this is the craziness. This is the craziness of it all. Heel to the no, because I talk about some serious stuff. The thing is content. The thing is content, right? The dudes are thirsting over certain things that, all right, I'm going to just put it like this. It's all about content. And that's what it is, content. Let me see something. There was an argument. There was kind of an argument. And the argument was this. That I was trying to show that these dudes are just thirsty as I don't know what. They were just straight up thirsty. And in this level of thirst that there was for these fellas, all right, the level of thirst that they had, they would listen to anything. They would listen to anything that a woman has to say in underwear before they would even listen to anybody about their own demise. I want you to understand that for a minute. These people will listen to anything that a woman would say in her underwear over somebody pointing out their demise. They don't care because the thirst is real. The thirst is really real. And a lot of these brothers do not care about their own safety. They don't care about their own safety to the point that I started wondering at one point that when did we start paying attention to the back of a woman instead of the front of the woman? I'm gonna show you something real quick. We look at these females, all right. We be like, oh dang, she thick. Dang, she this. Dang, she the other. All right. We are looking at this all day long. All right, hold on. Let me show you. This is what the brothers are looking at all day long. All right. And half the things they're looking at aren't even this much in shape. All right. Hold on for a second. All right. Hold on. All right. So I just had to show a brother from Brazil how to get on. All right. One of the homies that I met from the airport. Selman like, oh, you make hold on for a second. A lot of these guys, right, from the airport, it's kind of funny. It's really kind of funny, right? Hold on. Click the link and join the show. All right. And so we got an issue with thirst here. We got a serious issue with thirst. All right. We got a serious issue with thirst. And it's the reason why no one takes many of the brothers seriously anymore. All right. They don't take the brothers seriously anymore because of thirsty brothers. Now, here is the thing. Here's the thing. When are the brothers going to wake up? That's the problem. When are the brothers going to wake up? All right. Make sure you get the link. All right. So, I mean, this is how bad the thirst is, y'all. This is how bad the thirst is. All right. I don't know how the rest of these guys are watching, but this thing is kind of kooky. Now, again, I say this that this is a channel that I am going to have to rebuild. All right. I am going to put it on my regular channel. Hold on for a second. Speaking of which, hold on, I'm gonna put it on my regular channel. Now I'm about to really get into some stuff here. And I am just hoping that you all have been paying attention to what's been going on. All right. Let's do this. So I'm trying to wait for some of the brothers from Georgia to show up. And part of the reason for that is this. As I go out and stuff, there's a lot of information, and Mr. Pirate Brains, I'm gonna have to call you, right? Because I think you will have to have a lot to do with this. Now, I would like to say, y'all, it's very important that you share my videos. Because Google is still in the business of keeping my content hidden from people. All right. And geez, now I can't even put up. Hold on. All right, now let's see what I can do. Oh wow. Okay, I got it. All right. Some of you brothers, I'm gonna have to call on the phone. All right, but the information that I got, I'm not putting it out in public here. Cause there's a wow, interesting. Okay. So let me do this. Well, wouldn't you know it? All right, so I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on. All right. So these churches. What's going on is I'm trying to send a message to people about my channel, and Google is blocking my ability to send a message. In other words, the link that I'm cutting and pasting, I am not able to cut and paste. Hold on, let me see something. Wow. So I am not able to paste the link on my other channels. Wow, interesting. So it looks like Google and YouTube are in the process of preventing people from getting not only my content, but my link to my live videos. Now, I can go through Facebook and have no problem. All right. So I can go through Facebook and not have a problem. The problem starts when I go through YouTube itself. All right. And so this is basically it. All right. So let me get into stuff now. I think whoever's on here is going to be who's on here because I'm being blocked off. Right. So here's the thing. Going to kind of make this one short and sweet. All right. The thing is, one, all right, I had a situation in Brazil. There's a lot of guns up in Brazil. All right. Things are getting quite dangerous. Two, brothers, get your passports and visas. I figured out how to get visas for people in Brazil. So, yes, Mimi has a visa. All right. Or she'll have one. Her and Selman, when I go back down there, it'll be Francisco, Mimi's brother-in-law, and his wife, and try to share the traveling experience with 2 people a year of the volunteers. All right. Now, here's the thing. Once these people have their passports, all right, this is something y'all need to understand. Once these people have passports and visas and they're not afraid to travel, they will travel. All right. So it's up to the brothers to get their SH together. Right. These women are looking for Afro men specifically. These women are looking for Afro men specifically. Many of them are. But you got to be careful. You're going to have to contend with religion, not necessarily culture, because their culture is compatible to the Afro culture, Afro-American culture. Their culture is compatible to the Afro-American culture. As a matter of fact, much of their culture, the Afro-American male doesn't mind learning. All right. What you don't want to be in the mix is the religious culture. Because it's the same brand of religion that we have here. You know those Pentecostals? All right. And don't get it twisted. These religions will destroy your relationships. Why? Because females believe stuff because they feel like it. Not because it's right, not because it's true, not because it won't harm them, but because it feel like it. They stick with even before they have such a desire to be in touch with a higher power that they look every other place except for where scripture tells them to look to partake of a higher power. All right. They don't understand that they are not capable of reaching the Most High without the man that is also spiritual. The church won't do it. Nothing else will do it. Nothing else can. All right. The scriptures told you that the woman needs the man. The man is the ruler over the woman. She needs the man to reach anything spiritual because she could only reach it through the man. Everything else is designed to destroy them. Think about it. What does the church do? It takes their money, at least 10%. All right, what's 10% of the poor people's money? Well, that's a lot of money. Then when the church needs a sacrificial offering, for the address for the pastor's wife and all the rest of that, they take more from the poor people. Jesse Duplantis For those of you that don't know who he is, he's a mega pastor out of Louisiana. All right. He needs a new $54 million jet. Why? Because he needs to go do the work of the Lord all over the world. And he can't do it in a regular airplane first class. He needs a $54 million jet to do the work of the Lord. Well, I think I do the work of the Most High. Do you know where I love to sit? In coach. Wait a minute. See, here's the thing. I learned something about myself by going to Brazil. All right. For those that think I go there for a vacation, it's not a vacation for me. And Mr. Pirate Brains, he could tell you Brazil is not a vacation for what I do. It's not a vacation. I don't go to the beach. All right. I go to be productive, whatever I am needed to do for that NGO. All right. Even if it's for the people, actual people that work in the NGO, or if it's for arranging stuff for the children, or if it's for bringing equipment to the NGO that they can't get there. You understand? See, we can't just mail stuff there willy nilly. It ain't going to make it there. And that's the truth. This is an environment where a brother just have to get off his behind and go there and do what he need to do. Is it thankless? Yeah. Except for the children who are grateful. Even the people are grateful. All right. And what happens is, as a result, it was a MLS. As a result of going down there so many times a year to do good for the people there, as a result of that, all right, I have gained the respect of people there. All right. As a result, I have gained the respect of people there. Hold on for a second. Hold on. All right. Here's the deep thing. I know not only have I gained the respect of the people there on my behalf, all right, but I've also gained the respect of the people on the behalf of the Afro brothers. All right, that's basically it. I gained the respect on behalf of Afro brothers. All right. Here's the thing. We're looking at things. This is how much black women don't respect us. All right, I'm looking at the post on hold on. All right. I am looking at this post, right? From this woman. And we're talking about thirst here again. All right. This is what we get when we thirst after this. All right, this is the price we pay when we thirst after this. I want to show y'all something. One of the most popular women show you some popular women that's not in the United States. And I want to explain something to you as I show you these women. All right. So as I show you these women, I want to point something out to you. All right, you see the black women. Let's just call them what they are. You see the black women, right? What I want to show you is this. What I want to show you is this. In the United States, we see our black women from behind. Everywhere else sees their women from the front. All right, I want y'all to think about that. We the only ones that look at our women's from the back. Ooh, she got a nice behind. All right, and I want y'all to think about that for a hot second. What's up? What's up, Michael? Oh, y'all, while I'm at it, while you're at it, real quick, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So subscribe to this channel right now if you can. All right. Very important because this is the channel I'm gonna be doing the live videos on for a while. All right, so this is the channel I'm gonna be doing the live videos on for a while. I'm gonna be doing a few a week, right? But I want did y'all ever notice this? Yeah, we got you, Lord Vader. Did y'all ever notice that we are the only ones that see our women from behind first? All right. While I was in these females have attacked all my channels, but I don't care. I'm learning how to get around them. All right. So as you look, like you're on YouTube and you're looking at everything, right? We are the only ones that see the woman from behind. And rightfully so, right? Now, I want to show y'all something else too. Because I'm telling you right now, Facebook is a doozy. If we never understood how wicked the BAW is, let's look on Facebook real quick. Let's look at this wickedness real quick. All right. Hold on for a second. All right. Now, I hope y'all can see this. Apparently, one brother had a problem with his woman, I guess, cheated on him. And so there's a woman called Malene Lisme, and she goes, if she cheated on you, instead of leaving her, which he was right for leaving her, understand the fact that you lack something which the man she cheated on you with doesn't. Now, that's BAWBS right there. Because she'll cheat on that dude too. And she'll keep on doing this, right? Just find out the error in yourself and apologize to her. What? Just find out the error in yourself and apologize? Say sorry to her. Women need multiple men. Accept it and be the better man. She's innocent and you're the one with the guilt. Make her favorite meal and shut up. This is from Malene Lisme, as y'all see on Facebook. Now, this is the number one reason. This is how the modern day BAW is thinking. This is how the modern BAW is thinking. Y'all understand this? This is wickedness at its worst. All right? This is why they need to be left alone. All right? All right. So you got Janet Jackson calling the police on her husband. These women just really need to be left alone. They're a risk and a danger to all right living men. These kind of women like this. All right, y'all, let's not get it twisted. Let's really not get it twisted. The other problem with this situation with the BAW. The other problem with the situation with the BAW is this. Everyone that that a woman sleeps with, she carries their DNA. That ain't what I said. That's what research has said. The BAW carries the DNA of everyone she's ever slept with. That's some real powerful stuff right there. All right. That is some real powerful stuff right there. Everyone that the BAW has slept with, or any woman for that matter, because the seeds that does not make it, the seeds that do not make it to the egg, right? The seeds that don't make it to the egg, some of it lodges into the woman and deposit DNA there. All right. So I'm gonna show you this research real quick. All right. Brothers, I've been trying to help y'all on, make y'all hip to what's really been going on. All right. And this is what's really been going on. Women retain and carry DNA from every man with whom she has had, with whom they have sexual intercourse. So, woman retains and carry DNA from every man with whom they have sexual intercourse, according to a new study by the University of Seattle and the Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research Center. Brothers, let me break this down for you. The Cancer Research Center says these women that's been 304 in the round with everybody carries the DNA of everybody. Do you know whose DNA the man carries? Nobody's. Because he's the seed bearer. This is why virginity. Now, think about this, y'all. Think about this. As you go back and look in the commandments and start to wonder, well, in the commandments, why was virginity so important? Why couldn't the priest marry a woman that was not a virgin? The priests, and only the priests, they had stringent guidelines. They could not get with a woman that was not a virgin. Why? Because they would bear more priests. Understand this. They would bear more priests. For you new people, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And when you subscribe, make sure you click the bell. But understand this breakdown, right? The priests beget more priestly sons. So that's why they are, what's up, Nesman99? That's why the priests were the, see, a lot of things that people saying are, oh, in the commandments, it says you can't do this, that, and the other. No, that was for the priests. And if they ever read the scripture, they would find that out. But wait a minute, there's more. So you got the people that deals with cancer cells. All right. Now, let me break this down to y'all. When we're dealing with cancer cells, we're looking primarily at epithelial cells. All right. You have renal epithelial cells. That's bad when they end up in the urine. You have squamous epithelial cells. Right? Those are skin cells. All right. That means that DNA is being lodged in the woman's skin from the leftover sperm of everybody she has had sex with. Now, understand this. The study, which discovers the startling information by accident, was originally trying to determine if women who have been pregnant with a son might be more predisposed to certain neurological diseases that occur more frequently in males. So this was an incidental finding. But as scientists picked apart the female brain, the study began to veer wildly off course. As it turns out, the female brain is even more mysterious than we previously thought. The study found that the female brains often harbor male mitochondria. Microchimerism, or in other words, the presence of male DNA that originated from another individual and are genetically distinct from the cells that make up the rest of the woman. According to study, hold on, let me answer. Let me do this real quick. All right. According to the study, let's get back here. According to the study, 63% of females, 37 to 59, tested harbored male microchimerism in the brain. Male microchimerism was present in multiple brain regions. So 63% of women carry the male DNA cells that live in their brains. Obviously, the researchers wanted to know where the DNA come from. Anyone care to guess? From women's fathers? No. Your father's DNA combines with your mother's to create a unique DNA. So where else could this come from? Through the study, the researchers assumed that most likely answer was that all the male DNA found in living female's brain came from male pregnancy. That was safe, politically correct assumption. What? Politics and science? That was safe, politically correct assumption. But researchers were living in denial. Now, before I go on, I want y'all to understand something as you hear me go through this. Everybody has been covering for the very jacked up woman that has been doing wickedness and more wickedness. And do you know why she keeps doing wickedness that is so destructive? Because nobody will say anything to her or call her out for the wickedness, even to the detriment of the community and the country as a whole. Hey, what's up, young boy 24? Even to the detriment of the community as a whole. And then the same community will turn around and wonder why they are so effed up. Because nobody is calling them out. Everybody is trying to do what's politically correct because politics matter more than truth. That's what's up with this. That's what's wrong with this country. All right. So check this out. The researchers were living in denial, but when they autopsied the brains of women who have never been pregnant, let alone been with the male child, they still found male DNAs prevalent in the female's brain. At this point, the scientists didn't know what the hell was going on. Confused, they did their best to hide the evidence until they could understand and explain it. No, they hid the evidence until they could figure out a way to say what was happening and yet give the woman a pass for being a 304. Because basically, this is what it boils down to. They buried it in numerous sub studies and articles, but if you sit through them all, you will find the damning statements. The one line that gives the name away and explains exactly where these DNA male cells come from. What are they afraid of? Conclusion. Male microchimerism was not infrequent in women without sons. Besides known pregnancies, other possible sources of male microchimerism includes unrecognizable spontaneous abortion, vanishing male twin, an older brother transferred by maternal circulation, or sexual intercourse. Oh, wow. Sexual intercourse? Male microchimerism was significantly more frequent and levels were higher in women with induced abortion than women with other pregnancy histories. Further studies are needed to determine the specific origins of male microchimerism in women. All right. Here's the thing. 63% of women have male DNA cells residing in the brain recesses of the brain, which of the above possibility do you think most likely the origin of the male DNA? The first three options uh, um, apply to a very small percentage of women. They couldn't possibly count for 63% figure. The fourth option, rather the more common, yes, the answer is sex. All right. Now you can understand that why they tried to hide that it's sex. That women being 304s is not a good thing. All right. Hold on. All right. Women as 304s has never been a good thing. All right. Women as 304s has never been a good thing. And yet, at every point, the women in the United States, when dealing with science, religion, no matter what it is more important to a lot of these people to be politically correct than to call the BAW out for the BS that they are doing. No, these children are us. The only difference is. All right. Because you're not allowed to say anything about these women anymore. And you must allow them to do any manner of evil that they want to the man, themselves, or the community. That's the new political system and religious system. Oh, let me remind you, if you haven't seen this video right here, click on it. That's to my Reluctant Nabi of Yah channel. All right, so y'all go on over there and check that video out. All right. Hold on, but let's get back to the article at hand. Some women have been carrying living DNA inside them for well over 50 years. The women that were they autopsy females that were elderly. To the women, especially to the black women that might watch this a little later. This is very significant. Every male you absorb spermatozoa from becomes a living partner, a living part of your life. Women had living sperm in them or living male DNA inside of them for well over 50 years. I kept saying to people this, y'all know this. I said, the man is the seed bearer. It's all about the seed. That's where the life is in the seed. Ain't nothing alive in a female that's, um, how do you say it? That is an independent life except for sperm. All right. Sperm is alive. It's a living cell. When it's injected, it swims and swims until it crashes headlong into a wall. Then it attaches and burrows into your flesh as if it's in your mouth, it swims and climbs to your nasal passage in your inner ear and behind your eyes. Then it digs in and enters your bloodstream and collects in your brain and spine. Like something out of a sci-fi movie, it becomes a part of you and you can't get rid of it. We are only now beginning to understand the full power and ramifications of sexual intercourse. No, we're not. No, we're not. We are not just now beginning to understand crap. You want me to tell you why we're not just now beginning to understand this crap? Because that's some bull. Let me tell you why we're not beginning to understand this. Because it's something we always understood. We are not beginning to understand this stuff. Remember, I kept telling you it's all about the commandments. It's all about the commandments. That's why when you catch a woman in adultery with another man, you kill the man and the woman in the commandments. And the main reason for that is it confuses the blood. No, hold on. For a while, people did not I mean, look, the commandments are pretty much really, really clear about this. All right. And the reason why we're not clear about it is not because we were never clear about it. We kind of understood stuff. We had commandments about bodily discharge. We had commandments about how to live in the wilderness. All right. We have a bunch of commandments on sex. All right. Now, let me bring something up real quick. All right. All right. And Yah spoke to Moshe saying, speak to the children of Israel. So, all right, let's credit Daniel Porter again. All right, for this one. Who spoke to Moses? Yah spoke to Moses. In the New Testament, you will not hear Yah speaking to anybody, telling them to do anything. It's just a bunch of men speaking to another bunch of men who has this invisible thing that they cannot possibly have, because that's what was put in us, the Afro man. All right, let me break this down. The concept of the Holy Spirit, where they say you got to tarry and stuff like that. And John, what they were trying to do is get you to put a malicious spirit in you that will keep you in disobedience of the commandments. And with you speaking in tongues, jumping all around and being out of control, remember, the Most High is a deity of control, of yourself and free will. Right? When it says that he breathed that he formed man from the dust of the earth, the Afro man, and breathed into his life, breath into his nostril, the breath of life, and he became a living soul. That's the spirit. Okay, hold on for a second. Hey, brother, what's up?
Hey, shalom, Michael Travis.
Oh, not much, man. I'm on live right now.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Man, hit me up. Go to Reluctant Nobby Blessed.
Reluctant Nobby what?
Blessed, like I'm blessed.
Oh, well, yeah, you are.
All right.
I won't be able to do it now because I'm not online right now. The library closed where I'm at about an hour ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just want to say, I saw your video that you did today. My apologies. I heard what happened.
Hey, don't worry about it. It ain't like everything is dead in the water. Right. People just need time to think. And basically, what happened is this. She was all right, y'all. What I'm doing is I'm talking to one of the brothers in California, and I want to explain this to y'all. When I tell people I ain't playing, when I tell these women I ain't playing, it's my way or the highway. It's a test to see whether you love me or your religion.
Exactly.
All right. Now, let me break this down to you. If you love me and I'm living according to scripture, then you're going to follow me. If you love your religion, then you don't love me.
Right.
All right. And so if you don't care to follow me and my direction, then I know you didn't love me. All right. That's why that's why it's so easy for me to let go of women. It isn't that I don't love them. It's just that I love them, but I recognize that they don't love me.
Mm-hmm.
So once I start to understand that, then I leave them alone.
As you should.
All right. That's when I walk out, because that's my cue. Me. If you know that I'm a righteous person, I understand this. You know this. You know that everything that I have been preaching has been the truth. You know by what you're sitting at me walk past machine guns and people pulling out pistols, all right, and not really afraid, all right, then you understand that, all right, there's something different. If the children can see it, you can see it and stuff, why do you still run back to your religion? And I'm gonna tell y'all what did it. I pointed out the New Testament and the Old Testament. I pointed out Revelation 22 and I matched it up with Revelation 14. And it is a perfect match. Even when I put up the newest new video, the one I just put in the thing, in Portuguese, the phrase is exactly the same. The reason why it's not exactly the same in English, because of deception. The English language will invent words that means exactly the same thing, but it makes the hearer of it that is not learned think that, oh, it's two different things.
Right.
And some of the dumbest thinkers on earth are people that fall into religion.
True.
All right. And because they cut for their religion, because they don't go into their religion looking for truth, they go into their religion looking for somebody to follow. And if they decide to follow you, they follow you to the T. No matter how wrong you may be and how wrong you may be for them. So that is what's wrong. That is what's wrong. And so when I love somebody, I love them, right? But then too, I understand when they don't love me, and that's why I leave.
Yeah.
I don't leave because I stopped loving them. I leave because I recognize that they don't love me. Period. They like me. They like the way I look. They love being with me. They like the joy that I bring into their lives, but they don't love me. They love their religion. All right. So that's about it. We need to stop giving these women a pass. I don't give them a pass. I recognize right away that if you can't follow me and you're having that much of a struggle, then you don't love me. You saying I love you coming out of your mouth, no, those are just words. Because you don't want to let go of your past. You want to hold on to that. And then you want to drag me down into your mess. And I'm not playing that. Right? Where I wanted to go is here. Hold on for a second, y'all. All right. All right. So here's the thing. When I say one of the things is you got all these things that you cannot do. All right. There's certain things that you cannot do if you take a woman as a wife and you put her away, right? And she goes to another man, she can't come back to you. You cannot remarry a woman once she goes in with another man. So I'm saying that study ain't nothing. We've always known that the DNA from each man is held in the woman. That's why she was to be a virgin. That's why there are certain rules on women that you could wife. Some can be concubines, but not wife. Right? Now, all the things do not uncover your nakedness that we're looking at. The nakedness of your father or the nakedness of your mother. Well, that's incest. These are the laws of incest. When it says, do not look upon your father's nakedness, do not uncover your father's nakedness. That's what Ham did. That's the sin he committed. That's why Abraham cursed Canaan, his firstborn, because the firstborn of Ham came from his own mother. All right. Now, it don't make sense to you until you go and read the commandments. And It says, do not do as the Egyptians do in the land of Canaan. So they were trying with the Most High, when Moses had to come down and re-deliver the commandments, it was because the reason why they needed them written down, because they forgot who they were as a people. See, before we went into Egypt to live there, to dilly-dally with the people, we understood who we were, but generations into generations after mixing in with the Egyptians, we became like the Egyptians. Like we've been so we was brainwashed by the Caucasian education system that yes, all of us at some time believed that Jesus was white. All right, and a scant few did not. Right, but the Most High had to write things down again because of the laws that the Egyptians wrote down, which was outside of nature. So all the things it's telling them not to do was stuff that the Egyptians were doing. No one is to approach anyone of his own flesh to uncover his nakedness. I am Yahweh. Do y'all see that? No one is to approach anyone of his own flesh to uncover his nakedness. The nakedness of your father or the nakedness of your mother do not uncover. She is your mother. Do not uncover her nakedness. Right. And so when it says that Ham looked upon his father's nakedness, it meant he slept with his mother. Which is why Abraham didn't curse Ham, but he cursed his son Canaan. The nakedness of your father's wife, you do not uncover it. It is your father's nakedness. Hold on. Leviticus 18:8, if you're looking, the nakedness of your father's wife, you do not uncover. See, this is scripture defining itself. You don't get this in the New Testament. And who's saying this? Thank you, Daniel. Yahweh is saying this. Not some, no, it isn't. This isn't coming out of Paul's mouth. This isn't coming out of Jesus' mouth. This is what Yahweh is saying to the people through Moses. The nakedness of your father, right? Or the nakedness of your mother, you do not uncover. She is your mother. You do not uncover her nakedness. The nakedness of your father's wife, you do not uncover. It is your father's nakedness. The nakedness of your father's wife, you do not uncover. Is your father's nakedness. Then it goes down, 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 down. All right. Right? Hold on. You do not give any of your offering that's passed through Moloch. That's mean teach them Christianity and profane the name of your Allahai. I am Yahweh. That's what these women have been doing when they pass. What? Oh man. When people go and take their child to church to be blessed and be christened, that is what being Pastor Moloch is. And then they pick up the godparents and stuff. When you take your child to church, even women that don't go to church do this. They'll have a child. They'll go to some church for the first time that they ain't been to in 5 years. I just had a baby. Pookie and Ray Ray, well, he locked in jail, but I want you to bless this child. This is an abomination. All right. So, y'all, this is Leviticus. Love your neighbor as yourself came from out of the Old Testament. If you read Leviticus 19:9, do not let your livestock mate with another kind. You know all these gene splicing that the scientists are doing? Guard my laws. Do not let your livestock mate with another kind. The Caucasian man is breaking all of these commandments. Do not sow your field with mixed seed. All right, they're taking the DNA out of watermelon seeds to give you a seedless watermelon that is not no longer watermelon, nor is it seedless. They got white seeds that you can't plant food, which means that they're going, by the time they get done with all the vegetables and fruits, you will not be able to grow your own food. You will have to depend on the government for your food. Understand this. Do not make any cuttings in your flesh, earrings. Do not put ink on your thing, on your body. Tattoos. Do not profane your daughter by making her a whore so that the land does not whore and the land becomes filled with wickedness. What is the single black mother teaching their daughter? One, you don't have to be a woman. Two, you don't need no man. Three, you could do whatever you want to. Four, you'll get the education from the Caucasian man, then bludgeon it over the community, and brag about how you're the most educated. But when that happens, they also need to shut up crying when they say, I got a degree, I need a man so he can help me pay these bills. Because the net worth of a black woman with a bachelor's degree, no. Hold on. The net worth of a black woman without a bachelor's degree from the ages of 20 to 39 is zero. If a black woman has a bachelor's degree, her net worth is minus $11,000 to zero. She's on the negative side of the number line. Because she went and got that degree, her net worth has decreased to minus $11,000 to zero. The woman that I met up in New York from Jamaica really loved her too, had to walk out on her because she tried to, get run up in the brother's face and this, that, and the other and try to emasculate me. And I was like, I'm not having it. I ain't going to fight you. I just leave. Oh, and leave all that debt that I had a plan to get rid of for you to solve by yourself. Good luck with that. And any other man that she got with would not be able to do for her in, let's see, intimacy, or what I would be able to do for her as for her future. But yeah, she ain't going to have that. And the next man she get will be a yes man. If she get one, he'll be a yes man. All right. So this is the thing. This is the thing that gets missed. All right. Punishment for child sacrifice. I say to the children of Israel, any man of the children of Israel or of strangers who sojourn with Israel who gives any of his offspring to Molech shall certainly be put to death. The people of the land shall stone him with stone. All right. The Most High is really specific about people running around dedicate. That's what the dedication ceremony, dedicating their child to another god. But Christians do it all the time. They dedicate their child to Lucifer. All right. Check this out. A man who commits adultery with the wife of another man who commits adultery with the wife of his neighbor, the adulterer and the adulteress shall certainly be put to death. All right. I want y'all to understand that. All right. I want y'all to understand this. All right. In divorce, this is why once you divorce, all right, once you divorce, you cannot take a woman back. She cannot run between you and the other guy and you know, doing what she feel like. All right. You can't, y'all got to understand this. A lot of these women around here, a lot of these women around here a lot of these women around here want you to take up the seed and they want you to use your resources for another man's seed. That's out of order. All right. It's so specific that there's commandments about saying that a woman isn't a virgin when she is. All right. If a woman cannot say, understand this. If a man can lie with any woman that is not engaged or is a wife of another man. If a man lies with an engaged woman or a wife of another man, he and that woman should be put to death. All right. Um, Divorce. When a man takes a wife and shall marry her, he finds no favor in his eye because he has found a manner of uncoveredness in her. He shall write her a certificate of divorce, put it in her hand, send her out of the house. All right. And it doesn't mean proof that she is not a maiden. All right. And the reason why it doesn't mean because of the next things. I hate when people put footnotes that they're trying to make it line up with the New Testament. Right? It does not line up with the New Testament. Why? Because of the next verse, 24:2. If she left the house and became another man's wife, and the latter husband hates her and writes her a certificate of divorce. Hold on, wait a minute. So that means she is not being given a divorce because she's not a virgin. She's being given a divorce because she's not a good wife. There are duties that a wife is supposed to do. Right? And that's why she shall be, if she finds no favor in his eyes. All right. So when they put this footnote in here, they're interjecting what they think, and it doesn't make sense because when you read this next verse, 24 and 42, this is Deuteronomy 24:1, 24 and 42. 24 and 2. If she has left the house and went to become another man's wife, and he gives her a divorce, put it in hand. Watch this, y'all. 24 and 3. And the latter husband shall hate her and write her a certificate of divorce and put it in her hand and send her out of the house. Or when the latter husband dies, who took her to be his wife. Now, so either way, if this woman goes to another man, once she goes to another man and the man starts having sex with her, she cannot go back to the former husband for any reason. So it says, if the latter man hates her and put her away, gives her a divorce, or if he dies, then the former husband who sent her away is not allowed to take her back to be his wife after she has been defiled. For that would be an abomination before Yahweh. And do not bring sin on the land which Yahweh Elohim has given you inheritance. All right. Now I want to show y'all something. The reason why it brings sin on the land is this: that in scripture, the people always knew that when men put seed up in the women, it stayed there. And you start mixing up the seed if the woman keep running back and forth, trying to get the best out of 3-4 men. Women were never made to have more than one man. Not only at a time, period. What's wrong with these BAWs now is they have brought so much confusion and jacked up mess in the land. Oh, it's a brother from California. But I'm talking to y'all. But they have brought so much confusion and jacked up mess from and put it in the land that it has caused the destruction of the community, and there's no way to get it back except find some women from somewhere else. Period. This woman got with a dude, lied on him. This is the black woman now. The first one you saw in the thing. She lied on the dude, right, to the police. Because she did something to the dude and he retaliated. All right. So what she did was she lied to the police. And when she lied to the police, she said that, well, he just hit her out of nowhere, just for no reason. He clocked her. You know, that innocent, I don't know where, the picture you saw at the very beginning. All right, the picture you saw at the very beginning. So let me show you the picture. All right, this picture you saw at the very beginning. Let me bring it up here. She's bragging to one of his friends, and this is what got her, sunk her ship. He said, dang, it's jacked up to here. But he on his page saying you hit him with a wine bottle. And now she tells on herself. She goes, yeah, I hit that with a bottle while he was asleep. So he woke up swinging, right? And the reason why she did it, because after spending so much money on her for dinner, a date, and all the rest of the stuff, they went up to the room at the hotel and screwed, right? She said, that dude, of course, you know, got to be careful what I say, had F me up. He should have gave me the money he owed me. I don't F for free. So she expected to go to dinner. She expected dancing, a good time, all the drinks she could handle. Right? And so she hit him with a bottle because she don't F for free. But it wasn't free. He spent all that money on her. Hold on. But look at her, what she says next. Because the dude, all right, he dead sleep. He wakes up to pain of somebody attacking him. So he just go all out on her. And she has the nerve to say, but he didn't have to do me that bad, though. This is the mentality of the American BAW. I get to do whatever I want to, whomever I want. I don't want any repercussions to fall back on me. He don't have the right to defend himself, although I have the right to almost kill him in his sleep. Wow. But this is the nature of the beast that we are dealing with in this community. That's why I say pack up and get on out of here. Because this is some wickedness. So y'all spread the word. All right, I'm going to shut it down right now. Y'all spread the word. All right. And I'll probably do another one tomorrow. I don't know. I got some stuff. I'll probably be in pain Wednesday. I go to occupational therapy. But anyway, y'all spread the word. Let people know what's going on. All right, this is some wickedness. And y'all must understand is wickedness. All right, peace, love, and soul. With that said, I'm out. All right. So, bruh, I'll talk to you later on the phone. All right. Got some work to do.
Okay, quick question. You said Reluctant Not Be Blessed. Is that a new channel?
Yeah, it's a new channel. I still got the other one up, but I'll be doing the live streams on here. So go to that channel, Reluctant Nobby, and then put blessed, right? And what happened is y'all subscribe so that y'all could get the videos. Understand when I'm doing the videos. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Peace, people. All right. I'm out.